the job is finished and they didn't plan for their future life, that is after retirement. And due to that, we as Fire TV fraternity, we have come up with this program, and we have our guest who is going to give us knowledge about retirement benefits and how it is good to plan for it, and how it will go, how it's going to help you, even though you might have invested or you've not invested. How can you really plan for your retirement life after your energy is done for working? It doesn't matter how much you've been earning, it doesn't matter how much you've been saving, but remember, retirement is retirement. So in our studio today, we have my friend and my mentor, Tony, who is going to introduce himself. He's from Octagon Company Limited, and is also going to tell us much more about Octagon. So most welcome, Tony.
Thank you, Mr. Arafat.
Thank you for making it.
I'm glad to be here and to be able to take members through the retirement solutions, and also be able to understand what we do. And I'm also glad to be part of Fire TV, so that we continue reaching out to people to make sure that they understand the reality of life, and so that they can plan and do work in what's readily available for them.
All right.
Yes, my name is Tony Amukhale. I'm from Octagon Africa Financial Services Limited. Octagon Africa is a financial company that's registered in Kenya. We operate in Kenya, Zambia, Uganda. We have also partnership with the Alexander Forbes of South Africa. Basically to make sure we enrich people, we change the life of people. And one of the key things that we have been in existence for the last 17 years, one of the greatest things, and we pride ourselves, is journeying with our members, journeying with our society, to make sure that we enrich life with lifelong learning as skills, to make sure that whatever they do with a purpose. We are able to educate, we are able to train, we are able to offer services, all wide range of activities. And that's the area that we endeavor ourselves and work together.
All right. Thank you very much, Tony, for that elaboration about Octagon. And now, to begin us off, can you please take us how somebody can plan for his retirement life? Because as the Englishman said, if you fail to plan, then you might end up in a ditch. If you fail to plan, you might end up in a ditch. So how can somebody start planning for his future retirement life?
Thank you, my host, Arafat. I'm glad to be here. Our retirement is real. At some point, we appreciate that our energy will be depleted. And when our energy depletes, it means that we must have a reserve to depend on. So having said that, it means that you must start early. And as you start early, you must also have something to invest on. So basically, retirement, it starts immediately. You start working. For some of us who are in workspace, the moment you get the first employment and appointment letter and the first salary, your retirement starts immediately. I will advise that at that time when you get that appointment letter, you must learn and start saving immediately. Most of the employers in Kenya have some saving schemes, some don't have. However, where we sit as Octagon Africa, we have a wide range of activities. Because we appreciate in our society that there are those people who are self-employed, also for them, give them a solution. For those who are employed as well, we give them a solution. For the people who are on contract as well, we give them a solution. This is very key. One of the things that we advise as consultant is that a retirement solution in Kenya we offer, these are regulated by the regulator. Our regulator is called Retirement Benefit Authority. It must make sure that every year we are regulated, we are guided, we are given solution as per their policies. Secondly, for you to retire happy, because the retirement time when it comes, you are assured that you must have a solution to it. And so Octagon Africa, we mean that we journey with you. So the first day you are employed, you must start saving. Now, by saving through a retirement solution, we have extra benefits. Allow me to mention about tax incentive. Now, under tax incentive, the government of Kenya has given us a leeway to save in a registered scheme. Now, the RBA registers your scheme. After Arabia has registered your scheme, from there we give you a tax relief. So whatever you remit to a scheme, up to a maximum of 20,000 monthly, it means it will not be attract tax. So assuming, allow me to elaborate better,
Yes.
is that assuming you earn 100,000
Yes.
on monthly basis, the first 20,000, if you are in a pension scheme, it won't attract tax. So the taxable amount will be only 80,000. That means it's an incentive to you, and when that money you invest in a retirement benefit scheme, it means that that money will earn interest and compounded interest. And when you look at allocativity, it means that your money you take home will be interest plus the basic contribution you have made to the scheme. Okay. So this level is a plus to us. Then additional to that, we have what we call tax relief. Beside on contribution, also when you're accessing as a cash income on your end, the government gives every year 60,000 tax free. It means up to a maximum of 10 good years. So when you're accessing again, there's a tax relief on your benefit, and this means that you end up happily. Just to add to that, when also you are at the tail end of your sunset years, it means that you will be in a position to buy what we call an annuity. An annuity is also a solution on a retirement benefit scheme that as a member you can buy. Now the gist about it is that for some of us who are in a workspace, you discover we are used on a salary. What does that mean? We are like a captive or in jail, that at every month you must be given a stipend. Now, assuming now you do not have a retirement solution or a saving, in that case, it means when you depart from your employer, you go home empty-handed. Assuming now you have a pension scheme, you will be able to guide you which annuity solutions you're going to buy. That means every month you will be able to continue earning something until you die. Now, that one again, it increases your longevity and also to continue living a decent life. One of the take home today is that all of us, when we reach our sunset days, it means our lifestyle must continue. As the way I am young and the way I am, I should also continue enjoying the same life I reach in my sunset days. Now, what would guarantee me a better life is a better saving. And by us advocating for a retirement solution, it means that within our sphere is that we are able to make sure that your money earns interest of interest, continue growing, and also you enjoy on tax relief. And that's what we want to assure you. It's good to have a pension scheme, and that you will be able to grow it, and when you reach your sunset days, you continue enjoying the same life and lifestyle you have been in throughout.
Thank you very much. I've taken some very, very key points that you've said that the moment you receive appointment letter, that is when you should start planning for your retirement.
Yes.
And also for you to enjoy your retirement life, it will depend with how much you saved while you are working.
Yes.
Because many people, as I said earlier, many people, they work until the age where they will receive, until that moment that they'll receive a letter that their services are no longer needed.
Yes.
That is the moment somebody is now planning how he wants to go home, how he wants to start investing, how he wants to start doing businesses. While, okay, it's good, but you will find that this person, as much as he has these plans now, he could have done much better when he was still working. Because at the moment he's being given maybe retirement benefit might not be equivalent to as much as he could save while he was working. So you find that these people, either they get sick because they can't achieve their goals. That is the moment people realize that they have not been working towards their dream as well. So with Octagon, you offer this kind of solution to somebody who is still working, and even to our viewers. If you are working right now, please plan very, very well for your future plan. That land that you want to buy after later when you want to go home, please start planning right now. And now, Tony, do you deal with the individual? Do you deal with people, your clients as individual, or as a company, because maybe I'm working in Fire TV, and Fire TV does not go an extra mile of covering the savings of his employees. So then, but for me, I want to register myself with Octagon as a client to start saving for my future retirement benefits. How do you deal with that?
Now, very quickly, at Octagon Africa, we embrace diversity.
Okay.
We have a solution for all of us. First solution, if you are in employment and you don't have a pension scheme.
All right.
We have what we call individual personal pension scheme.
Okay.
Which are so much flexible in the sense that this is your own vehicle to make sure that you are guaranteed for better retirement. So you save as a person.
Okay.
The account is easy to operate. You just check with us. We give you the application form. We give us your contacts, and we do it online.
All right.
Very easy. And in case you are in a group or a company that has small SMEs, small employees, we can give you a solution that we call an umbrella fund that accommodates various other employees and employers. And in case you are there and you want to register a scheme for your employees as a company or a corporate, assuming as here Fire TV, you want to set up your scheme. Now that one again we register as scheme, and we call it occupation, which is very key to us, and we must make sure that we comply with the law. As our business and what we do to our society and you viewers is purely aligned with the law. We register and we comply with the RBA. We register and we comply with the IRA. IRA is Retirement Benefit Authority, and also Kenya Revenue Authority. That's KRA. Addition to that, and allow me to mention my host, Mr. Arafat, is that there are three things you need in your retirement.
All right.
The key thing is you need friends capital. That we call human capital. Because when you retire from employment, these are the friends you need in life. We also need, besides calling human capital, we call it social capital. You must retain your social welfare.
Yes.
Because the ones you depart from the social capital, I can assure you, you lead to depression. We need financial capital. Your life must continue the way it has been. You must continue paying your bills. You must continue going to the entertainment you have been going to. So that's another key thing. The third one, you must also have what we call social up-country relationship. Because most of us have discovered that we stay in towns and we forget going up-country.
Very true.
And this is something that has affected most of us when you retire and you're required to go back to up-country and discover you cannot move on.
Yes.
So it's something that we encourage. As you plan for retirement, make sure all these three are intact. And also, purely something also we want to advise is on social capital. You must have genuine friends as you transition in retirement. Because if you have friends that may mislead you or may see you as an ATM when you are retiring and you end up misusing your investment, that will not help you at all.
Thank you very much. So those 3 points are very, very key. That is friends capital, social capital, and financial capital. And most the thing that triggers people towards their grave very fast after retirement are friends capital, because at that moment is when you will realize that there were friends who are only depending on you because you are earning something, or because you are working, or because you had an active title in your company. But the moment it is done, you will find that you will the number of friends you have will really reduce. And also another thing is financial capital. You will realize that you cannot maintain the standard life that you had when you were working, because there is now a drop down in your pocket. There's not enough in your pocket. And so as Octagon, they are telling us that they offer you a solution to that, so that you don't reach to that level where you will start regretting, because regret is very bad. You will start regretting how much you wasted, how you ought to have done something great as saving in your life. So as Octagon, they are here today giving us knowledge about retirement, and I like the fact that our guest Tony has told us that they have a diversity of groups of people. They have, you've said you have individual,
you have umbrella, handling the group, and you have occupation for employers.
Okay.
Who intend to have such arrangement for employees can benefit. Yes.
So as a business owner, you want to cover your employers as a scheme. You want to cover your workers. Please, you can consult with Octagon. And now, maybe if I can ask, am I now saving with Octagon directly, or I can save with another bank via Octagon? How does it work?
Now, in matters regards to pension,
Yes.
we have 5 stakeholders.
Okay.
You have whom we call investment manager.
All right.
Investment manager, the key mandate is to invest and bring income to members.
Okay.
Secondly, we have whom we call a pension administrator. That's where, as Octagon, we have invested so much. For almost our 95% business operations administration. We are consultants on that basis. We are able to advise you which model to invest in, depending on the on your age, depending on your appetite. Because we appreciate that young people have a lot of appetite to have more return, but for the aging people, their appetite is conservative.
Okay.
Now we have also people we call auditors. These are the people who come at every end of the year to come and audit to see if indeed we complied with the Financial Act. Thereby it means that the audit must be done and be filed with the regulator. Thirdly, fourthly, we have whom we call custodian. Custodian must be a bank. So all these are correlated together. Then finally, we have whom we call trustees. For a scheme to run efficiently, be it individual, be it umbrella, be it occupation, must have trustees.
Okay.
Trustees, these are the custodian of the scheme, the owners of the scheme. For our occupation scheme, majorly are employees of the organization. For umbrella and individual, these are corporate people, companies, which comes to oversee and which the scheme is compliant. Now, assuming you are under corporate, this means the trustees, they will hire their own service providers. They will hire Octagon as pension administrators and advisors. They will hire, let us say, a fund manager elsewhere, a fund manager B to do investment, and also hire a custodian to be holding their money and the members' assets.
Okay.
Now, for us, if you join Octagon personal pension scheme, now we do that everything together. So we'll be sending money to Octagon personal pension scheme. And allow me to mention this is that the difference between Octagon Financial Service and Octagon personal pension scheme, they are two different entities.
Okay.
Because for personal pension scheme is governed by RBA.
All right.
And compliant
What
with
is RBA?
RBA is Retirement Benefit Authority.
Okay.
Governing us. Now, for as a company, our assets are very different from the scheme. So we'll be sending your money to the scheme, while as a company, you comply with the act of the Companies Act, while the other assets of yours under pension scheme comply with the Retirement Benefit Authority.
Okay.
So there's that clear separation that you may be asking yourself, what will happen in case Octagon goes under? That means your funds will be safe, and the regulator, that is the Retirement Benefit Authority, will come in and take to the next scheme administrator to make sure your money is safe. So for us, we want to assure you, once you register, be it individual, be it a group, or be it under occupation, your funds are safe. And allow me to mention this, my host Arafat.
All right.
Is that we need to have financial freedom.
Yes.
At whatever age. So at that level, allow me to mention in terms of financial wellness.
Okay.
Even in retirement, you need to have a budget. Because we appreciate, all of us, we must have a budget that is going to govern your financials. And on the budget, we talk about basic understanding of the budget or needs. That is like food, shelter, and also something most people forget to include in the budget, even as you gear up your retirement, is entertainment.
Yeah.
I can tell you for sure, even here in the studio, as you see, we don't budget for entertainment.
Yes.
But that's the major thing, it's our budget. You find yourself, you're meeting your friend after this show, and you discover you want to entertain them.
Yes.
You had not budgeted, and you end up consuming income you have.
Very true.
That's very key thing we advocate for. So you must make sure you budget for learning, you budget for food, you budget for shelter, and all this is something that must get the budget. Additional to that, as you also gear up in retirement, also on financial wellness, is something I would love to mention in terms of investment. Most of us must have an investment idea or understanding.
Yes.
We don't just invest.
Yes.
You discover when you ask people in the society or in the street there, you ask them, when do you invest? They'll tell you, after I have already spent my money. Try it. You can invest after you have already utilized your money. Investments must be part of your budget. Additional to that, you must also understand in our daily life, as you gear up in retirement, you must know your net worth. Your net worth is very key in the sense that you should know your liabilities, basically, and how much you are having. Some of us, we go around borrowing. Fuliza, you go to circles, you do all those manner. Then when you look at your balance, when you are doing your income versus your liabilities, you're on the negative side.
Yeah, true.
Now, in that, what does that mean to you? When you enter retirement moment, there's nothing to be proud of.
Yeah.
And in retirement, the key area, there is something that must motivate us, or even yourself in the street there, is your pride, is that legacy. That's what we need to. Now that's your motivation factor.
True. Yeah, I find it very interesting, the things you are really telling us, because you've just mentioned that there are things we don't plan for, but they are really eating us up. Like entertainment, maybe, like for example, after the show we need to take a cup of coffee and somebody has to pay it, and that maybe we never plan for that. You also maybe, okay, for those people who are driving, let me put it up a bit. For those people who are driving, at the moment you go to a gas station, you will only put fuel or to get you to where you want to be. But you might realize that before you reach your destination, you have to pass by some other areas, or you have to go via other. That consumption itself, you never budgeted for it, but it is consuming your money. So as Octagon, they are also enlightening us about such like things, that we don't fall culprit to such like things, and we don't end up saving. And also after we are done, after our work is done, what legacy do you want to leave behind? What legacy can you really look back and be proud of your moment of work, the time that you are working? Which legacy have you left behind? Okay, so with that, Octagon they are really enlightening us about all this. So as Octagon fraternity, where are you in Kenya? Where are your offices based in Kenya, or branches or something?
Okay, thank you so much. You will find us in Nairobi. Our headquarters are along Ojijo Road, West Park Suits, and to be specific, on 8th floor. That's why you'll come and you'll be able to get our services. We have our offices in Kisumu, where is another branch. We have our offices in Eldoret. We have another. Those are three in Kenya. Then we have a company also. We operate in Uganda. We operate in Zambia, and also we have a partnership with Alexander Forbes of South Africa.
All right.
So those are the partnerships we have. Make sure that we deliver the best.
Okay.
Now, besides the pension arrangements we have for you guys and for our viewers, we have other insurance services.
Okay. Yeah.
So the key one, allow me to mention,
yes,
we have what we call general insurance, where we cover vehicles, we cover buildings, we cover mobile phones, domestic package, we cover goods in transit, cash in transit. So you are able to consult us, and we'll give you the best solution for you that meets your expectation. Additionally to that, as Octagon Africa, we also advise or offer brokerage service in regards to last expense. In most cases, someone may die, you may have a family member, and you discover that your circle is so much limited. and you discover that you are unable to take your person for interment, your up country. So you have that solution that you call it a last expense. It's so much affordable. However, you just need to visit us, and you can have a conversation to make sure that we give you what you deserve. And the premiums are majorly affordable to make sure we cover you. So we can cover you individually, we can cover you as a family, we can cover you as a group, a company, as well can cover you as a welfare. So that at least when that time comes, you don't struggle to contribute. Because sometimes you may be bereaved, or some of your member dies, and when that time comes, you don't have funds, and you start going around to your members asking them to pay, and you discover your members are financially down. What happens? Then that's the thing that you have to come and consider it.
So apart from the retirement department, you also deal with insurance. You deal with the insurances, and you have mentioned you cover buildings, you cover motor vehicles, you cover individual, you cover family. Do you also cover health? Because you've just mentioned in times of grief, do you cover health insurance?
Thank you. So I was forgetting that we have medical cover.
Okay.
So we make sure that you have that card. So in case you are sick, you can easily visit any hospital of your choice, and you get treatment. Allow also me to mention another product we do. We do what we call trust fund management. Trust fund management is a product that in your working days, in case a member, in case somebody dies, and he has a minor children, children below 18 years. And when you see these funds cannot leave to your brother, sister. So these funds can easily transfer to us. We will continue investing that money, and by time, we pay school for that child. Yes, that money cannot replace you. However, we can continue paying for your child until he or she completes school to the highest level. You make sure if it's university, you make sure if it's high school, the fees is paid directly to the school, shopping, pocket money is provided, and in case the child goes to university, we make sure as well the laptop, something that is needed to support for any intellectual, is provided.
Viewers, I think you are getting these points and you are really learning something, that there is a program I never knew existed, that you can also continue covering your loved ones even after your demise, that they can also continue with their schools without any interference. They can learn up to whatever level they want to, and they can be covered so well by Octagon Limited. I was just going through your photo, and the Octagon photo, and they have something here that is amazing. They say Octagon Africa guaranteed financial security. They are really guaranteed, because I'm really getting convinced how much this is guaranteed, is unlike other circles that we've seen across the media, that when that circle falls, it really falls and you can never trace your funds. But in Octagon, they have given us that guarantee that our money can be really safe with them, and also they offer a lot of services. So apart from retirement, apart from insurance, do you have any other department that you deal with, or any other branch of it?
Another branch we deal with is the trainings.
Okay.
We appreciate in life, we have to learn, relearn, and learn.
True.
So our sister company is called Institute of Pension Management. That's why we offer trainings. We offer pre-retirement training. We offer training just across the board, the scope of pension, insurance. So that's why we are vast, and we have invested so much to make sure that people are trained to the maximum and they get value for their money.
Okay.
Yes.
So as a company, as individual, as a circle, if you also need training, you who is watching this right now, wherever place you are working, if you need training, you can also consult Octagon Africa, and they'll give you solution to whatever training. Is it about the trainings? Is it only do you only train people about the this or the retirement and the insurance, or it is covered all over?
We train people on financial wellness
Okay.
because you must be trained and be reminded.
Okay.
We prepare people to prepare for retirement so that when you reach that retirement, the decision you need to make. And more so to that, what we have discovered in our industry is that most people try to venture to new things when they retire. We don't advocate for that.
Let's hold it there. Dear viewers, we are taking a short break and we'll be back. Don't change the channel, don't touch the remote, do not go away because we are coming back in just a short while. Thank you for maintaining the channel Fire TV, and we have a slogan here saying that Fire TV changing lives, and one way of changing life is to impart knowledge to our viewers such as you. So if you have knowledge, they say knowledge is power. If you have knowledge, you can really do a lot of things because knowledge is power. And one of the knowledge that we are giving to you right here is coming from Octagon Africa, where we are learning much, much more than any other thing. I don't know how to put it, but we have learned how to plan for our life after retirement, and you have to start it just right now. And also we have learned about insurance, and they are also offering very, very good services regarding insurance, including even during grief, after grief, which means that even after you as the sole provider of the family, you are gone, your family is still safe in the hands of Octagon Africa. And they also give knowledge about various things that you would like to know. So if there's anything that you don't understand in life, how these things work, what you want to do, the business you want to do, maybe how to plan with your money, how you want to go about with all the plans that you have, and you are looking for a best consultant here in Kenya, I can refer you to Octagon. And we have our guest here, Tony, who is really giving us much, much more knowledge about Octagon and how we ought to be safe. And I thank you for tuning in. So tell us much more about Octagon.
Yes, yes. And the Octagon company was established for the last 17 years. And the tailor-made has been that we must make sure that we enrich people, their lives, the life learning skills. Now, our CEO, our group CEO is called Mr. Fred Wasso, who has pioneered the company for the last 17 years, up to the greater heights has reached. We continue offering service and continue learning to make sure that we offer the same experience, so that at the time you join us or engage us, you are able to get to know what you need best. As Octagon Africa, we also embrace technology. For our customers who have joined us, they are able to access, for example, the part of administering the scheme. They are able to get their statements online. You don't need to come to our office to get a printout. We give you login credentials, you log in, you access your statements online. And something to add to that is that when you log to the portal, then is on Google, by the way. You just go on Google, Octagon pension scheme,
Alright.
Octagon pension system, offers. You'll get it outright. Now on that level, you'll be able to see member portal and the trustee portal, HR portal. So it means that you are able to log in, and when you are making your claims, allow me also to clarify that you log in online, you process, you initiate the claim, and the funds will be, you go around the process, then you get your money to your account. So again, you don't need to say, well, you need to come to our office to get this service of withdrawal. You get your monthly statement or annual statement after the audit online, so that you don't deter you from seeing a statement, and you have to visit our office. Then second thing is also to appreciate what Octagon does is to make sure that we participate in CSR, social responsibility. We visit, we are able to journey together with the society. So beside that, on the statements, how you access your funds, you're also able to do some projection on the portal. In case you want to retire this money, how much will you be saving? Which is also something as an indicator where you are heading, because you must have a plan in life, and you must have made sure that the system offers that solution. Okay, so it's something that we are able to work together to make sure we are able to guide you, be it in school and be something that is there for us. Allow me also to mention something, an initiative as Octagon we have done is an initiative we call Young Money.
Young Money.
Young Money. Now, this is targeting young people, and basically in colleges, high school, and even in primary. We discovered I'm a beneficiary of the old education system. Having done my KCSE way back in 2005 there. And in my primary life, I used to be a member of a 4K club. And that 4K club, when you go back, for the people who are trained under 4K club, they have a unique character.
Yes.
The character in the sense that they are pro-environment, they are pro to do investment. You discover in the 4K club, you are trained how to do farming. So they end up being farmers, even here in Nairobi. They have what you call kitchen garden.
Kitchen garden, I've seen it.
They keep some animals or rabbits or poultry around it. So you discover that that's something we can empower society through Young Money. That is a program that is done by our CEO, goes and train along all the way to the schools. So we do it when the school closes, and it's an online. So we'll be able to be sharing the link so that we can reach more. So that's something that we discover that can change a society. And as Africans, allow me to say Africans, in the sense that the culture of saving is no more. It's today.
And now.
And now. Tomorrow we assume we are leaving to God. Okay, in the Bible it says you don't know about tomorrow, so you leave it to God. But we must have a plan in our life as we live to make sure that we plan for tomorrow, we save for tomorrow, and leave something in the store. And also, as allow me to mention, globally and even in our culture, and there's a culture I love so much. I won't mention about the tribe, but maybe the viewers know that we believe the old age eats the youth. So whatever you invest when you're young, you're going to depend on it when you're old. So if you have wasted your youthful opportunity to save, it means your old age will be miserable. Yes.
Very, very true. If you fail to plan, you are planning fail. That is, in short, what you are trying to say, or what the discussion is based upon. That if you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. So one of the ways that you can really plan for your future is by investing into savings and planning rightfully as early as now. And I'm very, very glad with this Octagon, because they have said that they also cover education upon the young men, young people who are in school, and also they can visit them in their respective places and offer this education just as they've given us a long time. I had of, no, I was part of 4K club very at my early age in primary. And those skills that we were taught in the 844 education, that long time, and even the scout club, I don't know whether it's still, the skills are still there, but I still use those skills even in my house up to today, because there were things that were really giving us joy, and also a lot of education to somebody should not miss. Now, about Octagon, visiting people irrespective of where they are and giving them knowledge. Yeah, there are requirements that you people need maybe before you visit a place, or how does it work? If now somebody, maybe our viewer is asking, now if I want to invite you to my business or my company, what are the requirements that you do?
The only thing you need to do is to reach us out. You can drop us an email, or
Give us the email.
you can drop to me a direct email, tony.amukhale@octagonafrica.com. That email will reach to me. I will redirect the email to the concerned person. If it's in regards to training, I'll organize for training. If it's in regards to presentation and some learning skills, I'll organize. If it's in regards to corporate social responsibility, I'll also redirect the concerned person.
Okay. And now that this question, some people commonly ask, before I get into Octagon fraternity or Octagon family, I want to know which maybe companies or businesses that you can mention that are really directly benefiting from your services.
Thank you so much. We have so many business. We offer pension administration to corporate clients. That's public service companies, government related. Also for private companies, we offer service to them. Also offer service to individuals. The list is too long to mention here, but I welcome you in case you may wish to know about Octagon and clientele. We are able to share.
Okay. Now, let me take you back a bit as we are almost wrapping the show. Let me take you back a bit to where we began. And as you introduced the company, the Octagon, you said that you are really, you have other branches outside Kenya and all over Africa. You mentioned South Africa. If I'm in Kenya, or maybe yes, if I'm in Kenya and I want now to go and work in Zambia, you said you have
Zambia and Uganda.
You have an office in Zambia. Will it affect my partnership with you people, or you will transfer me to the office in Zambia? How will that work?
Because you are one, you will be easily be serviced by Zambian team.
Okay.
And in case you come back, we will continue servicing you.
Oh.
And in case you migrate fully, we'll hand over it to you to a Zambia team, whereby again they have the same expertise like here in Nairobi.
Oh. Yeah. So it doesn't change anything.
Doesn't change. The system is the same.
What if I go to a country where you've not invested in, or you have not opened an office in a country like Congo, maybe Congo or Brazil?
Thank you so much. In case you go to countries that you don't have office, allow me to mention in regards to our pension solution, we are digital enabled. In terms of sending a contribution, you just go to M-Pesa if you want to use M-Pesa. In case you want to do direct transfer from bank, you do direct. In case of the portal, you can easily access the portal wherever you are. So those ones, you will not be limited. So you'll be able to continue. And in case of need touch, you can easily call us or drop us an email, and we respond to it promptly.
And now to my last question. If I've been with you people for a period of time and I want to now withdraw, is there any determinant or any requirement that I need to do?
Okay, thank you so much. In case now, since you have served with us,
yes,
and you have journeyed with us,
yes,
Since you are young and now you are old. Now it means now you are accessing your money for retirement reason.
Yes.
Allow me to mention, before I conclude on that, is that the purpose of having a retirement solution is for you to enjoy in retirement. Okay? Now, for the purpose of having a retirement pension is for you to access it when you clock 60 years or retirement over and above 50.
Yes.
That being the clear and purpose of a pension scheme, it means when you clock that age, you will come through the portal, log in, and you will be given your benefits. You will follow the process, which will be guided by our service team, which is readily available. Then in case of resignation, it means you can resign and access a portion. The law says up to 50%. Yes.
Thank you very much, Tony, for coming and sharing with us. It was really amazing session. Well Live. That I'm your host, Sir Well. You can reach to me on my social media handles, all at Well or Sir Well in TikTok, YouTube and all other social channels, or to Fire TV Kenya. You can also reach to us through that Fire TV Kenya on our YouTube and also on other media platforms. Thank you for tuning in. And I just want to say that may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord be with you in your endeavors. And as we will meet once again in our next show, may the Lord hear your humble cry in Jesus' name. Be blessed. Thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you
for coming. See you.
Nice day.
This is our chance to control the truth, the concepts of right and wrong for everyone for centuries to come. You're fighting to save an ideal that doesn't exist.
I am a predator. I need to be free.
You have got to get control of your aggression, or you will get hauled off into Area 51. You live in my body. You live by my rules.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please let me fix it so I can forget again. You are a loser.
Mtazamaji wetu wa Fire Television, roli hii ambayo nimekuwekea hapa ndio roli ile ambayo tunataka kuinunua, na ni roli ambayo inagharimu shilingi milioni 7. Iko na vyombo ndani. Ni kuenda tu, tukifika mahali tunahubiri, tunafungua milango, tunahakisha vyombo, tunapeana injili. Roli hii ningetaka watazamaji wangu popote ulipo, Jehova akupe mzigo wa kunisaidia kununua roli hii. Roli hili nauzua shilingi milioni 7. Nataka unyoshe mkono wako